we are going to be working on some exercises, especially focusing on abdominal and core strength. So I'll be running you through a few exercises where we'll hit different parts of our abdominal and core muscles. So that's going to be our focus today. Hopefully you have a mat or a towel or carpet, some sort of softer ground you can be on for this. We're going to go through a number of exercises. Your goal for these is going through each of these exercises for 3 rounds and doing each of these exercises 10 reps each. So again, 3 rounds of all of these exercises at 10 reps each. That's going to be our abdominal circuit. Right, so these first couple exercises, we're going to be hitting the abdominal muscles on the upper part of our abs. So our first one being our standard body weight crunch. So as you're getting set up on your mat, you're going to lay back onto the ground here, hands on each side of your head, feet flat on the floor, knees up. I'm going to crunch up, keep those abdominal muscles tight, slowly lower myself back down. We're going to go through 10 reps of these, nice and slow. A good option for this one, if you're struggling to go all the way up to the crunch, just go as far up as you can. Just like that, you got it. Our next exercise, a vertical leg crunch. So we're going to bring our legs extended above our hips, hands still by our head, and now we're crunching up toward our knees, trying to bring our head toward our knees, and then back down. So again, doing 10 reps of each of those. These next few exercises, we're going to be working on our lower abdominal muscles. So our first exercise here, we're going to what's called a reverse knee crunch. So you're going to have your arms flat out on the ground here. Legs extended off the ground. I'm going to bring one knee up toward my chest, other leg stays out extended, and then alternating back and forth. So again, doing 10 reps total of those. Our next exercise, flutter kicks. So what is a flutter kick? We're starting off similar position, arms flat out at our sides, legs extended off the floor, alternating one leg up, one leg down. You're going to feel that in the lower portion of your abdominal muscles. And it is not easy. 10 reps total of those. Option for this one too, bring your knees in a little bit. We'll make it a little bit easier there on your lower abdominal muscles. The last exercise that we're going to do to hit our lower abdominal muscles here, it's called a reverse crunch. So we're going to bring our legs extended above our hips here, all the way back up on the floor. As I bring my legs up, my hips coming off the floor, and slowly back out extended again. An option for this one, keep your knees bent. Next exercise here, we're going to do what's called a V-up. So with the V-up, we're going to get back on our mat. I'm going to extend my legs up, arms fully extended. As I crunch up, bringing my fingers toward my toes and back out extended. So this is a V-up. Again, you're going to feel that mostly in your upper abdominal muscles, some of your lower abdominal muscles. These next exercises now, we're going to get our oblique muscles, the abdominal muscles that go along the side of our body there. So a good one to start off with here is a side plank. So as you're getting set up in your side plank, you want to have that elbow, forearm flat on the floor directly below your shoulder. Legs in line. I'm going to bring my hips off the floor, keeping your body as straight as possible. Hold that position. This one holding for 30 seconds on each side. A good option for this one, bringing your lower knee toward the floor. Still bringing your hips up, keeping that top leg straight and holding for 30 seconds on each side. So 30 seconds on the left, you'll flip over, do 30 seconds on the right. From there, we're going to hit another oblique exercise, your side crunch, your oblique crunch. So with this one, I'm going to bring my side all the way down to the floor, hands on each side of my head. I'm going to crunch up, bringing my elbow toward my hips. And again, you're going to feel this along your obliques here. 10 reps on one side, you'll flip over, do 10 reps on the other. Again, your best option for these, if needed, reducing the range of motion, just not going as far into the crunch, just going as far as you can. And we do have another one here, your Russian twist. So with your Russian twist, we're back up to a seated position. I'm going to keep my heels anchored on the floor, hands by my chest, and I'm going to slowly rotate my upper body side to side. Left, right, and so on, doing 10 reps total. Again, a good option for this one, if you're struggling to keep the form there as you go through that, just sit up a little bit taller, there won't be as much strain on your abdominal muscles, and then still rotating side to side. Those are going to be the best exercises to hit those oblique muscles. And then the last exercise here that we'd be going to is your bird dogs. So with your bird dogs, you may have seen these before, but again, this is a great one for abdominal strength, but also core strength and stability. So you're going to extend the opposite arm, opposite leg straight out ahead of you.
back to center, alternating to the other side. Slow and controlled there. 10 reps total of those. Here's a few bonus exercises. Now these are exercises that work not just specific portions of the abdominal muscles, but almost the entirety of your abdominal muscles. So a good one to start off with, a standard body weight plank. So if you're planking your elbows, forearms on the floor below your shoulders, straight body, make sure those hips aren't way up in the air or sagging down. Just keeping the body nice and straight, holding this one for 30 seconds. Now since we're already in this position, if you want to go on to the next exercise, this is a really good challenge as well, a plank jack. So your upper body staying in this position, but your feet popping out to the side and back to the middle. So popping out to the side and back. 10 reps, a good option for this when it's needed. Keeping your knees on the floor for the standard plank and the plank jack. So with the plank jack, you just won't raise one leg off the floor, back to center, putting the knee down, raising the other toe back out to the side and back to center. If you've gotten through all of those exercises today, again, you should, your goal being doing all of those exercises at 10 reps each, or for the ones that are for time at 30 seconds each, and trying to do at least 2 to 3 rounds of all of these exercises. That'll hit almost the entirety of your abdominal and core muscle group, which is very important for improving your overall strength. Building muscle mass. Again, as you're doing exercises, your muscle mass, you start to add muscle mass little by little. That will boost your metabolism, which also makes it easier to burn calories, which makes it easier to get stronger because you have more energy to work out the next time. So again, this was your movement